What? What's going on? Come here, I can't hear you. What do you want to talk about? Where are you going? Get back here. You don't like the camera? You camera shy? What's the problem? Okay, you ready to give an update on the rat rod? Okay, you can help me give an update? Okay, we'll do that. Right now? Okay. Okay, we're going to do a rat rod update. As you've probably seen, we haven't done a lot of work on it lately. It's been quite a few other things we've been doing. So I thought I'd do an update and kind of let you know what I want to start doing. I want to get back on it and see if I can get this thing running, get the engine running. I've got the engine in it, as you can see. But we've got the, so far I've got the radiator obviously is in. Cooling lines are hooked up to and from the radiator, or the from the water pump to the radiator, from the thermostat housing to the radiator. Those hoses are up. All the brake lines are in and run, but I've got to add fluid to it and bleed them yet. I'm gonna probably do that in a episode coming up relatively soon. Transmission cooling lines have all been run. They run down along the frame rail there and back here to the transmission. All the rear brake lines have been run. Got to run a fuel, or I have to install a fuel tank. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put it yet. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I've been buying different parts over the last few months. I thought maybe I would do a little unboxing and just show what I've got, what I've been buying so far to get the electrical done and try and get this thing back together and running. Okay, first item, part number 80775, B&M Unimatic shifter. So we have the shifter. Box of nuts and bolts, brackets, linkage, all that good stuff, cable, floor boot, instruction manual with stickers. Alright, this is the next item. This is my most recent purchase through Amazon. It's a VAWG Universal Extra something or other for GM, Ford, Mopar, Chevy new. B085MF S4PP. I think it was around 120 bucks, and it's a wire harness. These are the instructions, which I'm sure are going to be comprehensive because it says they're comprehensive. and there's about 6 pages here, so you can tell it's very comprehensive. I think if you buy one from Painless, which is probably 2 or 3 times as expensive, it has probably 40-50 pages to it. So kit contains pre-wired fuse panel with 17 fuses and 1 breaker, signal flashers, pre-wired relay connector with horn relay, pre-wired headlight plugs, pre-wired GM alternator plug, pre-wired GM column ignition switch plugs, pre-wired dimmer switch plug, turn signal connectors, fusible link, 1 large grommet, 30 plus miscellaneous insulated terminals and some small cable ties, which are probably worthless. And there's a couple of loose wires, neutral safety wire and panel light wire. And more. You probably can't see this very well because I'm not very good at filming. Anyway, they give you this front section wiring diagram, which is horn, power antenna, fan, dome light, brake light, trunk light, fuel pump, which I don't have, an electric fuel pump, I got a manual. High and low beam front headlights, parking lights, license plate lights, the whole works. And then there's the section for wiring the alternator, battery, ignition. There's your Ford and Mopar diagrams. Dash ignition switch, the wiring do's and don'ts, and some more pictures. Anyway, that's the instructions. Let's see what we get here. Bag full of wire ties, connectors, loose wires. I think those are headlights. I'm not going to unpackage all this stuff. Ouch. This is the main harness. Fuse block. And the other thing I did buy was a on-off light switch and dimmer. Part number X002F1 TYLT. Okay, next we got gauges. Stewart Warner gauges. Speedometer. It's got to go to 160. I think this model is a 550 HH-D. I think, if I recall, it is a mechanical. Yeah, I think that's a mechanically driven, which should work with my transmission. Okay, matching Stewart Warner tachometer. Part number 82171, electric tachometer. Just a standard tach. Fuel gauge, auto gauge. Hopefully this will work with my gas tank that I just bought. So part number 2315, 2 5/8 Ford and Chrysler, electric gauge, 73 ohms, empty, 8 to 12 ohms full. Includes installation kit, wiring not included. Next, auto gauge, part number 2397, oil pressure, volts, and water temperature. This has been, I've had for a while. It's not electronic. I'm hoping that those gauges will fit. This is a standard Model A gauge cluster deal. I may have to drill some of these out. I'm sure one's probably ignition switch, but my ignition switch is probably going to be in the column. Those are the gauges. So I needed a gas pedal. So I ordered this from Speedway. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. 720-4103. Comes with cable kit. These are the lights that are going in for the brake lights. Chrome bezel goes around them. Backup lights. And this is a cooling fan, electric cooling fan that I bought for, I was going to use it on the Firebird. And I ended up only needing one. I bought two for the Firebird and I could only fit one on the radiator. Figured I could use this one on the rat rod. Last item. Not a sponsor. Actually, none of these are sponsors. 4 more boxes. Chrome 7-inch headlamp housing. Ring. So that's what that is. It's obviously 2 of these. And this is probably the bulb. And it is, and I shouldn't probably open it, but so that's what that is. That's everything so far, other than the fuel tank, which is up on my front porch. You got anything else you want to add? You want to say goodbye? She don't want to talk. You're being rude. Being rude to the people. No, you're being rude. Yes, you are. You are. You're being real rude. Is that a goodbye? Is that what that is? Where are you going? You want to go for a ride? Let's go for a ride. All right. Thanks a lot for watching again. Talk to you later. Take care. Keep yourself safe. Okay, so I went and got this off the porch. So let's see how this thing looks. So this is the fuel cell that I bought. It's just to give it a little description. It is a 17-gallon tank. It is 30 inches by 17 inches by 7 inches wide, 17 inches tall, 30 inches long. Has an 8 AN fuel pickup, an 8 AN rollover vent, and an 8 AN fuel return. It has a 17-gallon capacity, weighs about 17 pounds, 1.75" fill neck with cap, built-in fill sending unit, is 0 to 90 ohm for the gauge. So I guess that's about it. Oh, the cost on this was 120 bucks, I think, through Amazon. Anyway, that's it.